we've got this ultra bad Canfield Brothers Yelli Screamy frame in, and we're checking it out at 29er online. Alright, so enough of that. Anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and let you know a little bit about this frame and a little bit about the guys that make it. The Canfield Brothers are actually two brothers. That's the manufacturer, and their names are Lance and Chris Canfield. And they live and work in a small city outside of Salt Lake City, Utah. And they do all their testing and riding out there. They're two guys that actually ride quite a bit. And they've been at 10 years at this now, doing their own product and testing and riding their own product out there in Utah and the Rocky Mountains. So they got a great testing ground, and we're hoping a great frame. It looks like a really good frame that we're going to be testing out as well. $600 price point, US $600. It is manufactured overseas, so that's why they're able to offer it at that price. And let's see, it's a anodized finish. This is black anodized. It comes also in silver and gold anodized, and that's a huge plus for us at 29er online because, well, we think it's better. The reasons we think it's better, primarily it's more durable. You're not going to have a bunch of chips and scratches that you might get with a painted finish, probably would get with a painted finish. And a secondary benefit, just a plus, is that it weighs significantly less when you have an anodized finish. You might be actually surprised to hear this, but for a frame of similar size to this one, you're saving about a quarter pound of weight over a painted finish. So a nice plus. Let's see, what else about this frame? Oh, let's talk about geometry. The geometry, we're going to start out with, they boast the shortest chainstay length, and the chainstay is measured from the center of the bottom bracket, right here, to the center of the rear axle. So the chainstay length that they're telling us is 16.7 inches, and we have verified it is the shortest chainstay length out of any production 29er. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is their first production 29er. So, all right, so the next part about the geometry is they also boast the slackest head angles on any production 29-inch mountain bike. So the head angle with a 100-millimeter fork is 69 degrees. I almost said inches. It's 69 degrees. So 69 degrees for the head angle on the 100-millimeter fork. And for a 120-millimeter fork, it is designed to accept a 120-millimeter fork as well, it's actually 68 degrees. So a slight difference. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about some other features of the bike. It's got an international standard disc mount, if you can see that, and it's factory faced, so you're not going to have to do anything additional. You're not going to have to take off any paint or anything. It's ready to go as is from the factory. Next, we've got a really nice beefy bottom bracket, and so that'll make for good stiff power transfer. We've got a heavily gusseted down tube. Right here you can see the down tube's heavily gusseted there. And we've got a 30.9 millimeter seat post diameter. So accept standard 30.9 millimeter seat posts. We've got a tapered steer tube, 1.5 lower and 1 1/8 upper. Now it accepts 55 millimeters and, 55 millimeter bottoms and 45 millimeter tops. 44 millimeter tops. I don't know why I keep saying that. I've said that before. So 55 millimeter bottom, 45 millimeter top, 44 millimeter tops. Again, with the 45, right? Anyway, 55, 44. I got it straight that time. And we'll give references, we'll give links, we'll give all that kind of stuff below the video of compatible parts, compatible headsets that you can put on there. All right, the next thing we'll get to is we're going to go ahead and look at the cool head badge there. Nice skull, shiny metallic looking skull there. It's not the first thing that pops out, jumps in your face, but it's nice, adds a nice cool look to the bike. We also have 3 water bottle mounts. We got one on the bottom there. We got one over here and one right here on the seat tube. All right, and what else do we got? We've got a direct mount front derailleur right here. And what's cool about this is you can adjust up and down, and it mounts directly to it, thus a direct mount front derailleur. And it doesn't twist all over the place when you're making adjustments or when it stays in one spot. So not just when you're making adjustments, but when it's mounted there, it doesn't twist all around. All right, so let's see. What else do we got? We're also going to go ahead and give you some information on the cables below the video. Not the cables, the derailleur, what compatible derailleurs are with this. And one thing I almost forgot is your cable guides up here. So you got your cable guides. It's very simple. It's designed for simplicity. It's not an oversight. There's just one line of cable guides right here, and it's designed to fit all 3 of your cables, one in the middle, one on each side, and that's a full-length cable housing that'll go through there. So, and you just take zip ties and tie them up right in there. So that's pretty much, I think, all we've got to say about this. We got one more thing. We got plenty of clearance for your tires. Any kind of size beefy 29er tires that you want to put on here should fit. It looks like there's plenty of room here. And we're going to test it out. We're going to go ahead and tell you if it accepts any 29er tires, and we believe that it will. So that's all the wonderful features that we see about this and have been informed about this bike. We're excited about this Canfield Brothers 29er that's just come out. We hope you enjoy our review.